If you're not using Notion to help you manage, run, and organize your business, are you okay? I'm not kidding when I say my entire life changed when I started using Notion. For those of you who don't know what Notion is, it's a project management tool with endless capabilities. If you were to Google what is Notion used for, you would find things like Notion is a simple single space where you can think, write, and plan, capture your thoughts, manage projects, or even run an entire company, and do it exactly the way that you want. And things like Notion is a project management and note taking software platform designed to help members of companies or organizations coordinate deadlines, objectives, and assignments for greater efficiency and productivity. But most of all, you would learn that the reason everyone is so obsessed with Notion is because it's one of the most flexible productivity solutions and it's extremely ADHD friendly. So today we're going to talk about 5 ways to use and manage your business using Notion. So the first 5 are, well, the first 5, ha ha ha. The only 5 I have listed today are you use it for your back office, creating client meetings and notes, organizing your weekly schedule, track future projects, and the onboarding process is just chef's kiss. Let's go and break those down into a little bit more detail. The back office. So you can create and organize your entire back office, but make sure that you have fun with it. Create a business dashboard. And if you don't have one, you can definitely use mine. Having a business dashboard that houses all of your company details, employee information, the company directory, and all of my different work sources has been key when onboarding a new employee into Her Messy Bun. It's also nice because my dashboard allows us to pinpoint today's focus, make sure that we are doing our daily non-negotiables, and to keep track of our reoccurring itinerary. If you have a team or you're thinking about hiring your first team member, having a collective base to check in on like this is definitely great because it's the prime way to hold each other accountable for their individual duties and tasks. But what I love most is that it makes training new hires easier than ever, as well as provides an employee portal where each employee has their own dashboards within the major dashboard that allows them to optimize their time while working. It's a great source to house all of your training materials, how-tos, and business protocols as well. The next one was client meetings and notes. When I first started using Notion, I used it to organize my client calls, as well as house all of the customized strategies and deliverables that I would create for each client during that call. Each client would gain access to their individual strategy at the end of every call, allowing an ease of transferring private information to my clients and giving them instant access to their deliverables directly and promptly. Adding this to my services made my client experience that much stronger, but it's also still something that I use every single time I have a new client or when I work with past clients. It's also really nice because I house it all in one spot under their name. So I'm able to see the growth from project 1 to project 2, from day 1 to day 2, however we're deciding to work. Because Notion is initially free to use, there's no pressure to add on to my clients that it's an extra thing that they have to purchase. However, they can choose to sign up for it and even build out their back office with me via my Burnout to Breakthrough program. But again, if you sign up for it, it's still initially free until you decide to use it for a team or for a corporation, whatever you decide, however you decide you want to use it, Notion makes it very easy for you to work with. Number 3 is to organize your weekly schedule. So if you're new here, then you most likely don't know that I'm the queen of the intuitive schedule. The intuitive schedule is a term I coined in the beginning of Her Messy Bun that in short is a flexible schedule that creates around your moods, energy levels, and scale of importance. It's designed to help you heal from burnout while still getting shit done. After years of helping hundreds of women create their personalized intuitive schedules, I ended up building an intuitive weekly planner that allows you to brain dump all of your tasks, projects, to-dos, thoughts, and goals into one work zone of the template that automatically feeds into the next work zone and schedules out your day in the daily portion of the template. This prevents decision fatigue and automatically plans out your days based off of what you said you wanted to do, making it easier for you to get more done in less time. Now, if that doesn't sound like something that you want in your life, I personally don't get it, but I get it. Using Notion to schedule out my content, my weekly plan, my projects, my non-negotiables, my launches, my coursework, even my grocery list has fully changed the way that I work and feel about working on a day-to-day basis. I highly recommend my automated intuitive weekly planner. But like I said, if you want to test the waters in Notion and create your own planner, take it from Stargirl97 on TikTok, who said, and I quote, "Just bought it after too many hours of trying to figure out how to set up something for myself. Can't wait to try it." Again, feel free to try using Notion and creating your own weekly planner. But if you get stuck or just don't want to continue doing it on your own anymore, lean into the automated intuitive weekly planner. I promise it's something you will not regret. Number 4 was to track future projects. This is something I'm actively trying to get better at doing. Tracking my future projects has allowed me to understand my executive dysfunction as a person with ADHD. It's great for understanding the scope of a project as well as all of the moving parts, and tracking your work is not easy. Let me just tell you, it's definitely not easy. In fact, it can feel very tedious at times, but when you get the hang of it, it's very satisfying to watch as your projects continuously get completed. So not only does this help with my executive dysfunction, but it also helps kind of give me like a shot of dopamine. But I only did that once I actually understood how to track my future projects. This is something I'm hoping to have a template for you guys on, or at least YouTube videos on how to track your projects using Notion. So keep an eye out for that over on YouTube. Otherwise, let's go on to number 5. The last one was a smoother onboarding process. So whether you are onboarding a new client into a program or project, or you are onboarding a new team member to the business, having everything in a central spot has made everything so much smoother for my business. Notion's different view settings allows you to organize your processes so anyone can come in and find the onboarding process rather intuitive. Notion also allows you to customize the design, add images, and add GIFs. You can even change the font and color palette to make it more fun and on to brand. Nothing's worse than trying to onboard a new client with something completely off brand or having them feel completely confused and lost with the next steps. And Notion provides a really smooth transition when it comes to next steps and toggling between what you want to see versus what you have to see. A lot of other management tools make you see everything in every single table format that there is, but sometimes you don't need to see 20 different formatted tables. Sometimes you just want the one and maybe 3 other ones, depending on what kind of process you're looking at. Anyways, as you can see, using Notion for your business gives you the upper hand. It makes running your business that much easier. So if you've never tried Notion, I highly recommend it. There's lots of built-in templates that you can adjust to fit your needs. But if you're interested in growing your business dashboard, check out my templates on my website at hermessybun.com. And for those of you who are like, wow, this is a huge sponsored post, go Danielle. This is not a sponsored post, but Notion, if you're listening, I would love to have sponsored posts from you because I can't stop bragging about you. Anyways, until next time, see you later.